All right, what's up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer. We're Brian the Grizzly. Brian Man should be joining us in a bit. Whoo, man, what's going on, man?
You know, it must be getting cold because I'm fully clothed. I took off my usually I just take off my shirt and I go downstairs. I took off my shirt, found a long sleeve. I was like, let me find some long johns.
Yeah, yeah. I came down here like kind of late. I was rushing to get down here, and then I get down, my freezing. My fingertips are cold, and I got a space heater like right here off to the side. Like I think I got to plug that in now, man. That time.
It wakes me up, keeps me alive, keeps the blood.
Ooh, man,
this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mom bear. I get the Twizzlers.
Exactly. I think I got something for you. For
Yeah.
that. I was waiting for this moment just for you.
Right, Peter, I'm here. Where are you? Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 Ooh, a piece of candy.
You gotta replace it with a picture of Brandman's
face. I thought about this. I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, man, it was a packed weekend of content, man. There's a bunch of Stephen King. Stephen King has just been running all this year, man. Like you don't even think about it. The Long Walk, Running Man, like that's just like recently too,
And can you believe Now You See Me, Now You Don't one damn weekend?
At first I'm like, that's crazy, but then also I'm like,
I'm telling you, more people love that shit more than anything else.
Yeah. I was just surprised, like Running Man, like Fernando said, didn't do so good at the box office. It did really, really bad. Really bad. It was like 16, 17, something like that.
16.5, yeah.
Yeah. Like, poof. That's not good.
You know what's funny though? I actually liked it.
Oh, Running Man. I liked it a lot.
I like it a lot. I liked it a lot for me. But comparing it, because the people that have seen the original, stuff and read the books and all the stuff, I can see why they don't like it. They changed the ending. Things are different. So, and the ending could be problematic. So I loved it, but I didn't see any of that shit. So, like, of course, I feel like I have to be careful what I say because I get mad when people don't understand what's going on. You didn't understand this other stuff. But if I don't understand it, I want to just kind of sit in my corner and say, I liked it.
Yeah. No, I like that. I never read the book, but I know coming into opening weekend, they were saying this movie follows the book more closely. I never read the book, so I don't know. And I haven't watched a review that somebody read the book and watched this movie, but it's definitely very different from the first one.
Stephen King said that they changed the ending around.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. They changed the ending around, and that's what most people are really pissed off about. And it's funny what he said, and I like it.
Yeah. I like the ending was it, but it was very, everyone is like, the things that I've been hearing negative about it were things that Edgar Wright does. I was like, have you not watched an Edgar Wright movie? That's what he does, man. It was very much of an Edgar Wright movie, very much. So, and I like Edgar Wright. He does pretty good movies. What the hell is the Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
That's the one like everybody knows. So we got B in the house.
What's up, B?
Well, it's top tier. Yeah, the ending was convoluted. I don't know if it was convoluted or maybe
they try to paint put a bow on it, and I don't think it needed it. I think they should have been something different.
Yeah, it goes from like 0 to 100 like really quick. Like it goes like, oh, here's the movie, and boom, it ends, and it's just like it's in your face. Like the end is really in your face. But
no, I don't know if I like him beginning with his family that fast. Like they're not following you, bro. They're not going to be the
Yeah.
first thing they're going to look at is that the family. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought about too. He said, well, he's saying it followed the book because the original was nowhere near like this. Yeah, it was very different from the original.
The ending is different from the book, and that's what Stephen King
book.
said. But he approved of it. That's what he kept saying. I approve.
What's up, Maria?
Maria, what's up? Good evening.
And we got Ace.
Ace.
Let's see. B said, so it's a live action Moana coming out. How long are they even gonna milk that cow? Ooh,
do you know there's a live action Frozen coming out, bro? What do you mean how long they're gonna milk the cow? Frozen came out first. So they're gonna milk this till the cow comes home.
Yep.
I mean, they came out live action Mufasa last year, right? Lion King came out in 1994. So
yeah,
they're gonna milk this until Toy Story 5 comes out.
yeah. But the thing is, like they're gonna keep milking it because it keeps producing milk. You know what I mean? It's like, Lilo and Stitch, $1 billion. You know, the first live action Lion King, $1 billion. You know, it's like these things keep making money, like it or not. They're gonna keep making them. They're gonna keep making them. You know, but then like stuff like Elio comes out and it doesn't do well. You know, and it's like the money is showing Disney what people want. You know, people want live action. That's what dollar bills are saying, you know, and it's hard to
it's hard comparing Elio to Toy Story and Lion
100%.
King or even what's the other newer ones that have come out that have been amazing?
I think Moana's fairly new.
Moana, but I'm thinking more what's the one about the Halloween with the kid Mexico when Coco fuck, because they're coming out with Coco too.
Yeah, you know, making Coco too.
You know, they're gonna do this stuff. Encanto, you know, I don't think Elio's on either of those levels. So I think if you're going to make a standalone, like your real original type of thing, it has to really hit all the buttons. It has to hit all the levels.
Yeah. So,
oh man, a live action Fantasia,
that would be good. Live action Hercules.
I want Disney Hercules. That would have been perfect. You know, if after we did George of the Jungle with Brendan Fraser, he could have been Hercules. I would have loved it.
Just have him do everything.
I would have loved it.
Yeah. So, and there's two sequels of Frozen that are coming out. Frozen 3 and Frozen 4. I know that's like in the books already.
Isn't there a live action Frozen 2?
Probably. I lost track of like all the live action stuff because they said they're going to cut back on it, but then Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion. So it was like, how are you going to say you're going to cut back on it after you just made $1 billion?
Well, they're not going to do everything. I mean, they're doing live action Zelda, right? But it's not the same company. But you know what I'm saying? Live actions are going to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's just what it is.
Yeah. So I haven't watched the trailer yet either for the Moana. I'm saving it for you guys. I know it's a teaser, so it's just like the first look and stuff, but
yeah, it's like 30 seconds now.
But it's important, you know. Like, how does Moana sound? How does she look? You know, I'm assuming they showed The Rock at some point in the trailer. You know, how does he look?
I'm gonna guess not.
Not what?
That he's not in it. I think it's gonna be about the singing. I think it's about Moana, the island. I don't know if The Rock's actually gonna be in it, but I haven't seen it yet, so I could be totally wrong. And you know, he could be. What can I say? But except you're welcome. So, The Rock isn't in it. See, B just told me.
Rock isn't in it. Okay, there you go. That's kind of surprising.
No, not to me. Because I think you're going to want to keep something. He's the big star, right? So you want to keep the way he looks as Maui
on the wraps.
Until we really want people to do this. So you know, I could see that happening that way. Yeah. You know, you're not gonna do a teaser with the Rock.
Yeah, The Rock is in the movie. I'm just not sure if he's in this teaser trailer, like the first look. Yeah. No, pictures leaked and stuff like that. Like so, like us, cinephiles and movie geeks, we've seen it before, but like for the kids and stuff like that. But that's why it's like also like because I'm sure the Rock's production company is involved in it because I think he made a deal with Disney for a lot of the movies. But yeah, but we'll check that out when Batman comes out. For not saying what's yeah, we're gonna be talking about Derry as well because that was a really interesting episode, man.
So I watched that. We did a watch party with Anzo. I watched it with him, and he was like, "You know what? This is probably my least favorite one."
Wow.
I was like, okay. I realize what it is. I realize now if you don't have anything like totally sick or something coming up or a birth or something that you just don't expect, then he's not going to like it as much. I think this had more lore and more back, exactly what I've been talking about the entire time about Derry, about why it's important, but there's this people, why the race thing matters, why the Native Americans matter, why all these other things, and how they're using them, and I think that is a bigger part of the story. And I've been saying that for the last 3 weeks, and then they're like, no. I'm like, this episode shows exactly that. So I thought I loved episode 4. This is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it does stuff with the characters in the show more. It connects the movies, I think, especially that second one. Because the second movie had a lot of info, and it kind of always seemed out of nowhere. In the second movie, in part 2, here it like, oh, this is how it's all connected. So I love like when they give you good lore dumps of info, but when it's done right, because you can just pop it out there and like boom, and you're like, oh, cool. Here it's just like it's woven into the story so well, and it ties it together with everything else. So
I was happy Marge got it. It's about time. I've been waiting for her to go. Like, can't be killing all these other characters. Let Marge get through. Come on. Marge needs to go. She needs something has to happen to her. Let's go. I'm done with her. She's the real villain, the true villain. Pennywise, whatever. But Marge, the girl that tries to pretend like she's your friend and tries to stab you in the back, that's the real villain.
Yeah. That was pretty messed up. That whole time I'm like, oh.
Why don't you just close your eyes? Why you keep your eyes open? Why you gonna cut it off? Just close them.
I don't know.
I gotta cut it off. What are we doing?
And then in the most like gruesome way ever. I was like,
this don't make sense. What?
Oh man.
Oh bro, that was so crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. All right, let's see where we at. Let's run a little bit. Some of them we already kind of talked about. Some of these comments. They said "Now You See Me" is the one I didn't get a chance to see. Okay, that was fun.
I liked it. Yeah, did I love it? No, but I liked it. It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited. I was the only one excited to see it. So when the movie did, I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, all right.
Did you get the popcorn bucket?
No, I actually got the. I don't have it down here. I only got the DeLorean.
Oh, okay.
I was like, give me the DeLorean.
There is a website, I guess, where they sell like some of these Japanese exclusive popcorn buckets and stuff like that. They had a which I really want to get. Like, I just have to convince myself to spend the $40. It's a Chainsaw Man, but it's just the head and the mouth opens up and everything. I was like, oh, it looks so good, so good. And then they had a DeLorean. It looked a little different from the one I saw at AMC, but but I wanted that Chainsaw Man one so bad.
I was like, man, both the doors open. Oh, I'm going with this. Let's go.
Yeah. But I would say if you like the first Now You See Me, I think you'll definitely like this one. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Maria said, I didn't know Running Man was a book. Yeah, it was a Stephen King book. And they do references because where is he at? Where he goes to Derry.
Yep, he goes to Derry, Derry, Maine.
Yep.
He had
Which,
no
it was
kids
funny.
die. What? How?
I mean,
How's a Stephen King? No kids
There's a
die.
few sick ones, like really sick ones, but
He didn't kill them.
Yeah.
What on tonight's episode?
What up, man?
What's up, man? What'd you say?
Not too much. I'm literally just running back. I ran back home from the movie theater. I like just walked in. Hence,
The coat.
The coat. It was just everyone cold. That's the vibe of today. Oh man. But yeah, it was a Stephen King book, man. Running Man was a Stephen King book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
man.
it's he wrote it under a pseudonym back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with The Long Walk, I believe, was also I don't know if it was the same name he used.
It's a different name.
Was it a different name? Okay. Yeah. But it was him.
Mm-hmm.
It was him. Oh, the live action Pinocchio was weird. It was bad. I wouldn't even say it was weird. It was bad.
The live action Pinocchio was trash.
Yeah.
The one I expected so much more from Robert Zemeckis. Shit, hang on.
Yeah, that was bad.
The only thing that I can give it is that the only thing I could give it is Pinocchio looking like he was supposed to look, and I can't really give it too much and other than that. Tom Hanks couldn't decide on what accent he wanted to use. Cynthia Erivo was just a weird choice for the Blue Fairy. It completely
That's right. I forgot about that.
missed the point of the original Pinocchio. It doesn't even end with him becoming a real boy. Like, what in the hell were you doing?
Well, then it also comes out right around
So
when
bad.
the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio comes out, and that was amazing. It just looked cool. The story was more like, the actual original story. But yeah. Oh. See, that's what Disney does, something like that,
Mhm.
and it's just is horrible. And then they turn around and make $1 billion movie, live action movie. It's like it's either like a giant flop or it makes like $1 billion.
More often makes $1 billion.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's see. See, the
What
girl's
up,
eyes are still tripping you
Hanzo?
out.
How you
Gonzo in
doing?
here? Oh yeah, we got Gonzo in here.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, Anto?
Going
Just for
on.
you. Just for you. Hold on. I have bad opinions all the time, but when they're right, I get them from the Spoiler King.
That's how Hanzo. You need to start your whenever you go live. That should be like the first.
He's in trouble this Saturday. I'm in control too. Oh man, I got a couple more things going on for him, man. I want to have him with a American flag. I don't know if I'll go that far.
American flag riding the eagle.
Right, eagle. Exactly. I actually like him, so I don't know if I should do all that. Oh man, that's funny.
Man, that's good. That's good. Oh man. He said, I'm just really curious to see what happens when the mist shows up.
This shows up. I still think the Dark Tower is going to play part of this.
Oh,
It'd be cool if it does.
Yeah, I think so. So I was after this episode I watched yesterday. Today I went in this like deep dive into like how all his universes are tied, and they're tied in the books as well. And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And there's like this I forgot what it was called, but there's like this devil being of like the king of chaos, kind of thing, and it just wants chaos in all the universes, and it's mainly in the Dark Tower, but it like technically is like Pennywise is one of his minions and stuff like that. And like this thing is like the most evil thing. And I was like, man, if they go that route, that would be cool.
But
that
they're
would
looking
be
for a
cool.
grand weapon. I mean, Pennywise is not no grand weapon. He's just a dude. But if you're looking for a grand weapon, you're talking about the Dark Tower, or you can even looking for someone who is shine, right? And how it controls it. So I mean, I think that you can do a lot of different things. Yeah.
I always forget his name. The one dude
Halloran?
Halloran. Yeah, he's got the shining. Oh. Yeah, I just went on a big deep dive in like, oh, here's all the characters throughout all the Stephen King books that have the shining, and this is how it's connected, and blah blah blah. And then there's the big bad guy. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know it went like this. I was like, damn, now I kind of want to really get into some of the Stephen King stuff now.
Sounds like a lot like Mario Brothers,
right? Yeah, for instance, I'm loving the Shining, Shawshank Redemption, Easter eggs. Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Shawshank. You might have to go there for a couple of days. You know he's dead, right?
Oh yeah.
You know he's dead. Like it's no doubt. And I knew he's bumping uglies with the sheriff's wife. I promise you. I promise you this is going on. I promise you. That's why it's not just she's a white woman, because white woman is been bad enough because he's gonna get strung up in and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then if it's the sheriff's wife, come on, man. It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
He's always at work too. She likes movies.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
It's happening, man. Oh my God. So we didn't mean for it to happen. Yeah. Why can't tell the sheriff? Just
then you're good as dead if you let that info out. Yeah.
That's why he's like, no, I can't tell you.
Yeah. Ace was like, spent most of the episode like, oh, that was cool. Oh, that was cool. Same. I was like really kind of glued to it while I was watching it, because it was just like, the backstory, the flashback, and all this like stuff. It's like, yeah, it was cool.
It was messed up what they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about Marge. Yeah,
Marge, I'm telling you, she's the worst, man. Marge is the worst. She's that friend that you want to end up breaking up with and going to high school because she's more concerned about being with the cool kids, not realizing she's never going to be a cool kid. You're closer to be a cool kid than she is, and she's going to try to, she's the type of person that's on Carrie that sets Carrie up to get the paint dumped on her. She's that person. She's the worst.
Yeah, she sucks. She sucks. Oh man. Like Badlands. Yeah, it was good.
Badlands is fun. Yeah, even though it had a huge drop. We're talking about 80% drop.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's everything, man. Like just especially right now, like going into the rest of this year, it's like week to week is just gonna be big weekend and big weekend and crap. It's just gonna be.
Do you think this is going to be the death of movie theaters? Especially the way these companies are treating them? They're pulling them out at the 4 weeks.
I don't know. I mean, I think movie theaters are always going to be a thing. It's just man, because it sucks. Because like,
if you're losing money like this,
lost
like
a lot
AMC,
of money,
and AMC is the biggest one, right? So like, if they're losing money, imagine what these smaller ones are doing. And my point is like, if they're losing money and these movie big studios are pulling their movies after 4 weeks, so you don't have these huge runs that make money for the movie theater. The movie theater is eventually going to lose. Yeah. Eventually, they're going to say there's no point in having a movie theater because it's a losing proposition.
Yeah,
it's a losing business. So I can see the movie theater dying out because people want to watch it at home.
Yeah. They need to figure out how they could still offer good things while not charging an arm and a leg. Because that's the problem with AMC is like less people are showing up, so all they do is turn around and charge more for the people that are still showing up, and then you just keep running into that same issue. You're gonna outprice the next group of people, and then you got to raise it. So like the popcorn buckets are a great thing, like they're a little excessive, I think, but they really help the theaters, because the theaters are the ones that make the money for
They
it.
make it for $3 and they
Yeah.
sell for 40.
40. Yeah. So obviously the food and the concession stands and stuff like that is always like big, but they need to find a way to live in this new world, and I think there's a way to do it, but
I think
you
studios
gotta figure it
are doing this on purpose.
out. 100%.
They're making, because they make more money straight to home, straight to the consumer.
Yep.
They make way more money from that than they make from the movie theaters. So, and they get directly, they cut out the middleman, they can make that money direct. So why would they even want to go to movie theaters? I would rather go. That's why you got to worry about. I know it seems like we're not going to get Netflix by Warner Bros., but that would be my worry, because that's a big issue if they did. Because now less movies going to movie theater, more people that are saying straight to the consumer. I can get my money right away. Why would I even deal with you?
Mm-hmm.
And now movie theaters have one less partner out there. Could be a problem.
Yeah. McMurray, I'm not a fan of popcorn bucket. I know a lot of people aren't, because they see it as like exploitive a little bit, but that's kind of the point of it,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just even with Netflix is they're dipping their toe in the theater stuff, with the Wake Up Dead Man, that comes out, I think next weekend. I think next weekend in a like a 2-week, limited run, but
it's not.
But it's limited.
And they're not doing it to just make money. They're using it as promotion.
Yeah.
So that really doesn't help the concept of what's happening. So that's why I worry about.
Yeah, because the money it makes is good. Like when you do the math of like per theater, this is how much it makes, blah blah blah. Like that's great, but in the ultimate scheme of things, it doesn't make a lot because it's not out there like that.
It's because you're sharing the money with the movie theater. For the studio, if I can go direct to consumer and I'm going to make, even if I make half as much, even though you're probably going to make more, if I make half as much, but it comes right to me, I ain't got to share with you. Why would I share with you?
Yeah.
And then I don't even tell you how much I make off of it. I could hold on, just like Disney does. They don't have to release the right numbers.
Yeah, or any numbers.
It's my money, so it's my product, my money. I'm doing direct. I have no one between. I'm going to tell you what I want to tell you. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many reasons why it makes sense for them to just do it that way.
Yeah. And then even I hate renting a digital copy. I refuse to rent a digital copy because you're paying like $20 to rent it for 2 days, and
they're going to tell you at the movie theater, you pay $20 to watch the movie and then you leave. Yeah. This way, you get it for 2 days. You can watch it in that 48 hours as many times you want to watch it. You want to pause, you need to pause it, whatever. But that $20, really, when you compare to how much money you spend at a movie theater with your own food, you're really saving money.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you get 100 million people that want to do that, you made billions of dollars.
Yeah. Superman's a really good example. We don't know the real number, but supposedly Warner Brothers is happy, because they're like, it made whatever it made, 600, whatever, in theaters. It made a killing with on Fandango at home, the Google, Apple store and
Imagine
stuff like that. You can rent it and buy it.
If it's only $200 million, they made extra, but it's straight to them.
It's all them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So but that's the thing is more and more companies are gonna are doing that.
And that's why you can lose the death of a movie theater. That's the scary thing.
Yeah. There's that, and they just overcharge. For I think for tickets. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how movie theaters go.
For a family of 4, how much does it charge for a family of 4 to go to movie theater? Don't let it be a 3D movie. It's a regular movie.
It's a regular movie, man. Yeah. At least
what, $35, $40 $40 for a regular regular movie theater. You know, $9.95 for adult tickets, $7.95 for kids tickets. That's 40 just the tickets.
Mm.
That's just the tickets with tax up $37. And if you get popcorn, you know you're giving up at least another $25, right? And you gotta get enough for you and the kids. And you need drinks because the kids are there. All of a sudden, it's a $70 entity for one outing.
Yeah.
Now you pay $20 at home, and you get for 2 days, and you can watch it twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
No, yeah. I mean, that's how they sell it to you, you know. But you know, a lot of people like that, especially like you know, with kids. You know, why am I gonna go to a theater and watch Elio when I can just rent it at home? You know,
And watch it a couple
watch
times.
It. Yeah. So, yeah.
No, we need to hit these.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking like, no
Yeah.
one cares about what he's saying.
I do want to talk about like the Warner Brothers stuff before we get into a lot of the other stuff. Because I'm kind of curious to what you guys think. But we got Collector. Saying he was on. I know he was doing a stream, you know, with some people, and so appreciate Collector coming in, hanging out. Always appreciate him. So I missed the Derry reference of Running Man. Yeah. When they go to
Derry, Maine.
Derry,
Maine. That's where he takes his kid's family, right? No.
That's where he goes. Where's that like that booby trap house?
Yeah, the booby. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was like that's in Derry or something like that.
Go to Derry, Maine. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. All right. Del Toro's a genius. He makes some great movies. So I didn't know Long Walk was Mr. King. Yep.
Mr. King. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, under a different name though, but now it's pretty much out there.
You know, now you look at Long Walk, it's going to say Stephen King.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Boo. Mama Bear's like, it might be cold because Brandon's
actually covered up,
wearing long sleeves.
Oh, it's gonna be much colder soon, but you know, when you went from 70 to when it goes down to 45, gotta get you a little bit.
Yeah, it gets you. Oh man, let's see. There should be a pet cemetery somewhere in the neighborhood. I'm sure that if you look around, there's got to be one, right?
Or Children in the Corn. I don't need any of that.
Oh man, Amy Magdalene win Weapons Best Supporting Actress. Nah. No.
Weapons.
I don't even think she would get nominated.
I mean, this is not a great movie year. I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? It sucks. That's why.
Whatever. You have you know what? We all know what you think about everything, Anzo.
Yeah.
Because it
stinks.
That's all we already know. We already know what it is.
On Saturday, he realized it. He's like, you know what? He goes,
I know I say it stinks a lot.
I think what he says, he says something like, oh, I think I realized, like, I just don't like what everyone else likes. So I was like, which is, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But it's
the reason I have conversations with him because I already know what he thinks. I already know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. He has
9 out of 10 times the opposite of what you think.
He has backing. He understands. He supports his argument. He always supports his argument. So like, I can make fun of him, but like it's makes sense. You know, it's a simple argument, and it's the way he likes things. So that's fine. So I can't argue. I can argue about something what someone says about their own taste.
Yeah,
argue with that. You know, especially when you're saying from an intelligent point of view, no problem. I can disagree.
As long as you got like valid reasons, and he always does, you know, like you said, you could disagree, you know, but like you're not out here like some of these other not some of these other, but like other critics that are like, I don't like it. Why don't you like it?
I don't like
this is what you know, like shut up, you know, like you don't like something because you're like, oh, I didn't like they did this or they did this and I didn't like. I'm like, okay, now we can have a conversation. If you just out here is like nah, because Brie Larson's in it. I'm like, okay, nah, she sucks. It was like, or you know, like she hates men. You know,
yes, that's the answer. Okay,
yeah. I mean, you could not like Brie Larson. Don't get me wrong, but Oh man.
He said, "Oh, you called me intelligent. Of course, I think you're
Will not
intelligent.
tolerate
Shut
any
up."
Brie Larson slander.
Man, not here. All right. Let's go. Kyle, what's up, Kyle?
What up, Kyle?
Oh man. I think I saw Brand Davis talk about that new Kevin. What's his name? Fucking the King of Queens, because the damn Kyle always says it. Him and Kevin James and Alan Richardson are in that movie, and I think I gotta go find it, but I think B said he liked it, but it is getting horrible review. It's getting like
Hey, Kyle, I see
horrible
you
reviews.
bouncing. I'll see you later, man.
All right,
Come back.
appreciate it. Always
Come back
appreciate
later.
coming. For sure. Collector seeing Wicked for Good on Wednesday. Yep, nice. And then next Tuesday I'll be seeing Wake Up Dead Man. There you go.
Yeah, no, we're
Very
going. We're going Tuesday, no, Thursday.
See Wicked.
We can see Wicked. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Friday. Anybody get their
movies
tickets
to
for Avatar? Yep.
Nah, I don't really
Came
care.
out. Came out
I gotta
today.
get them because me and my parents and my sister are going as a family. So
Nice. Yeah,
Movies
give
are
me all
never
the
sold
the
out
good
for me.
seats.
Movies are never sold out for me. There's so
Yeah.
many of these movies, and I can just go to another movie theater. I can just figure out one. I live in the suburbs, so there's like 30. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. There's 30 showings at any time. So I'm usually okay. When I was in the city dealing with that stuff, it still was different. Now,
Mhm.
suburbs, bro, it don't matter. I can do whatever.
Yeah.
I can go walk outside and find a movie randomly. Like,
The only thing is with Avatar, because like I gotta see it in 3D, which means I gotta have a good seat in the theater. Usually I like sitting on the edges in the corners because then it's easy in, easy out. I gotta like fight with people, too much, especially in the spots I sit. But with something like 3D, I was like, gotta find a middle, somewhere in the middle. So I was like,
I don't care about nothing. I'm gonna sit right in the middle. And if I got pee, you will move out my way.
no. It was like they sell out so quick. Oh, that's why. Like people
Devo,
already
move.
there's a Dolby 3D by me. And that already when I clicked on it at like, I don't know, like 1:00 today, like that whole middle section, it's just like a little oval, little circle was all gone. I was like, damn it. Y'all
We
suck.
have 8 showings in
Yeah.
Adobe 3D
Damn.
on Thursday.
Nice.
I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Excuse me. Well, I didn't check Thursday. I checked on Friday and there was, but also like then I gotta go, after work. Probably usually because Erica don't want to go, so I gotta go like way late. I get the last show, so after the boys go to sleep and then go to the theater. Avatar's the only movie I ever go by myself.
I IMAX 3D, there's 3 showings, right? Dolby 3D, the three showings. Regular Dolby has 2 showings. Real D 3D has 3 more showings. Regular Real D 3D, the visual experience one is another 2 showings. That's just the one theater.
Yeah.
So I was like, and all of them are empty right now. So that's why I was like, I'll just wait.
Oh no.
I might want to go see another movie. I might want to see twice, Zootopia. I don't know.
Oh man. Let's see where we're going. I try to go through this real quick.
Because I want to watch these trailers and I want to talk about stuff. Because we got a lot of stuff to review.
Yep. Yeah, so much. There we go.
What I need to do.
Ando, exactly. You go $7.99, $12.50. Like, and you're not wrong, man. That's $7.99 is like
it's for
matinee.
Kids. This for kids. It is at matinee. It's matinee.
Yeah. Ever since COVID though, the theaters by me, they don't have like early showings anymore. Like the earliest is like 1 PM, and I hate that. I always liked going like with me before we had kids. Me and Erica would like go on a Saturday or Sunday at like 10, 9:30, even if they had it.
Your movie theater have a 9:30. Who the hell will go to a movie theater at 9:30?
Oh, I
man.
grew up. I
With
grew up going
popcorn?
to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell no.
we would go catch the matinee, and then we're already at the mall,
9:30
and
in the
then
morning.
like, yeah, and as a kid, as we did that all the
Good
time,
Lord.
because you see the movie, and then you go to lunch, and then you spend all the day at the mall and everything.
You
It's
know,
like,
I don't
yeah.
get up that early. I never got up that early. If I'm going to get up that early, even when I used to run the hills around my house, so like we would, starting from 12 to like 25. I used to get up in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, run the hills, and that's the only thing I'll do in the morning. I do that, take a shower, come back, take a nap, then I'll do something.
Well, nah, I remember like early morning going to the movies, matinees. Yeah, now they don't even do matinees anymore.
Because you got to pay people $15 an hour just open up the theater. Business wise, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand. Like if I only make 4 people come and see it, I don't make enough money to have all these damn people here for the popcorn and concessions and all this other stuff to run this theater. That makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Tell them
So you wait for run to the store. Come back. Why you smell like popcorn?
Why you smelling me all the time? Start
Like
arguing.
Obama Lane.
No, he did. In Running Man.
Yeah.
He said Obama Lane. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh man. All right.
What up, collector again? Tickets for the Avatar. I saw that. Oh, that was it, right? That's one thing. I thought I saw something else. Oh, that's what it said. But Fernando. Yeah, that's exactly. That was the one I was looking at. That was the one.
Now, how much you think Avatar would make pre-sales alone? Not
So,
that much. I don't think.
Wicked right now is the highest pre-sale in 2025. Wicked right now is already at the highest pre-sale that we've had for any movie in 2025. I think Avatar is going to destroy that number.
With the pre-sales?
Yeah, I think it's going to destroy the number. You see, look at what Wicked is right now. Wicked is doing more than Superman, more than Jurassic Park, more than Fantastic Four, more than any of the movies that came out in 2025. They killed it. And I believe Avatar is going to destroy it. And it still won't be a drop in the bucket for how much money it's really going to make.
Yeah. It's going to make so much money. But I mean, it's kind of a cheat code when you're you have 3D, so like that's an upcharge. That's a what?
It's also coming out during Christmas
$4.
time, right? During Christmas time, you want to go with a whole family, so that's a cheat code because he's like 10 of y'all.
Yeah,
want to see it.
Yeah. Phone. But yeah, but it's gonna do pretty good.
About what Wicked on Saturday, and it's by far the biggest ticket seller of 2025 to date.
I did not know that. Makes sense though. I mean, you got a lot of the Broadway fans, you got a lot of the theater kids, that are gonna love it.
Tank is also the biggest seller of PG tickets of all time.
Wow, really? You
understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a big thing. If I can read the article, and it's the biggest PG rated pre-seller of all time. The film's first day pre-sales has broken all records, surpassing major releases, Superman, Fantastic Four, and any other all-time top 10 first day pre-sellers. It's huge. It is the biggest pre-seller for Fandango since Spider-Man No Way Home.
Wow. Really? Damn, I'm trying to think of like was there any other movie? Damn, so this really is gonna. I mean, I know you guys were talking about it on Saturday. Like, it's gonna have a crazy opening weekend. Crazy. I know you were saying like 100, 120 or whatever, or something like that. Like,
no, so they said it 125 million, 130 million. Now they're saying estimating 150 to 170 million the first week.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But I believe it.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, B, about that's why theaters don't want to die. But the problem is, once again, if they ever thought, if I go direct to consumer and I can make that type of money direct to consumer, why would I split with the movie theaters? Why would I give it to them? It's the problem is greed. And it's also the fact that you can go get a 75-inch TV right now for $400. You want an 85-inch TV? You want to put shutters on there or curtains on there, or whatever you want to do? You could do that for $600 altogether. Like you can make it into your own movie theater, like with your surround sound in your own house that you don't have to pay for. Like literally, you can do that. That's the issue, and you compete against yourself. And if I can make more money, if I can make $1 billion, if I'm $1 billion movie. If the movie theater if the actual movie provider only comes on with 60% of it, you know, then they go direct to consumer and they can do $800 million direct to consumer. Why wouldn't they go to direct to consumer?
Yeah.
Just saying. And you don't have to pay tax on it because it's coming to you.
Because even like something like Wicked, like, you know, it making all these like, you know, records with sales and this and that. I don't know if it's gonna stay in theaters that long because exactly what you said. Why is it gonna try to fight with Avatar when it can go at home and make another killing? You know what I mean?
For you, Christmas Eve, what are you gonna be doing on Christmas Eve? Wicked. You watch Wicked. It's a direct to the consumer, right to you for December 24th. Well, if Wicked comes out this week, it's out less than 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's going to be directly to home by Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
4 weeks is all you're going to have to make all your money.
Yeah. Yeah. And even, you know, by then, I'm like, can it hit $1 billion? Maybe. You know, I think it's going to make more than the first one. The first one made, what, 7, exactly. I think, something like that.
Exactly what I said. So if it made $720 million for the first one, that's where you're at the 900 maybe. But this first one also stayed in the movie theater for 12 weeks. This is only going to have 4 to 5 weeks. So if it's only 4 to 5 weeks, you know, versus 12, I'm going to say Wicked makes $900 million.
Yeah.
And that's only because it's only going to make like $200 million internationally. The international number is not going to be there for that.
Yeah.
We can all argue about why. We can all talk about that later. I'd rather not even get into that. But I promise you, China is not going to go see Wicked. I'm just gonna let you know.
It's all gonna be domestic.
I don't care if she's green. I could tell. I know what's going on. I know who that is. They're not going to go see Wicked.
Yeah. Because but they can't, because the filmmakers film in IMAX cameras. They film like Avatar, can't have the experience at home like in the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but you know, you get a big TV, you get that 4K with that 240 refresh rate on it, or 120 refresh rate on it. Like,
and you got Bose speakers in your theater, in your ceiling.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
But I mean, I get what you're saying, man, because I'm with you with like it's so hard to replace that theater experience, you know. But I mean,
it's dollars and cents. It's gonna be dollars and cents.
Yeah.
If the family of 4 starts looking at it, because you make all your money for families of 4. If your family of 4 looks at it and they say it cost me $20 to watch it at home with my own stuff that I own, or I gotta pay $50, $60 to just go see a movie, you get priced out. And the movie theaters are dying because they're not making enough money, because that's why they're continuously raising this price. The price goes to $15 a ticket, guys. The movie theaters are going to suffer.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I'm looking at it. I'm gonna go see it as long as I can. I'm holding on. You know, I'm an A-lister. I still try to go and see as much as I can. But I'm not the one that's going to spend all the money.
Yeah.
You know, it's not me. It's the families. You know, and if it costs all that money for popcorn, if it's time, I'm just saying, man, you're gonna lose money. Man, there are $15 here already in Canada. 25 for IMAX. Yeah, I'm never gonna see IMAX.
Ooh, boy.
25 for IMAX.
25 for IMAX is crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's how much I pay a month to see how many? What, four a week?
Yeah, that's
I see
four
four
a week,
IMAX movies a week. if I wanted to.
Oh man.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy.
The truth is, movie theaters don't make money off of one single guys, one person.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Us be going until the last day they're open. Same.
I'm gonna support it. They're not closing down because of me. They're staying
Yep.
open. You see my
I'm not gonna
popcorn
do
buckets? They're staying open because of me. I'm gonna give them at least another month. just on my own dollar.
Yeah, I was trying to see how much tickets are right now, but I gotta like sign. Well, I guess they go Fandango. Yeah, because I want to say
$60 a month for my son and I. Oh, good Lord, two people,
Yeah.
$60 a month. $60 a show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, damn. Just for one. That's just for one. Yeah, Netflix is $25 a month.
Yeah.
And it's the high end,
no commercials,
no commercial one. Yeah. I have an older 75-inch 3D TV. Oh, that's nice. I have a newer 75 4K. Might as well be in the theater when you're watching a movie up here. I don't mind paying $20 where I can sit on my own chair. That's
exactly. And that's where a lot of people are going to be. My dad has an 85-inch TV in his other bedroom. He has the theater seating. He has curtains, blackout curtains, whatever. And he has a popcorn machine. He's the person that's going to spend. He's going to spend $10. I mean, $20 on the movie and then watch it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it makes sense when we start talking about it.
Oh,
the prices. Remember what Brandon just said? He just said, "Hey, driving was a great experience too."
Yep.
Yeah. I used to love going to drive-in.
Oh, there's still some drive-ins. It's just, the one that was close by us that's gone.
But most are gone in America. You know, Americana is gone, and for drive-ins.
Yeah.
It used to be great, but not.
Yeah, they were everywhere. But I think which was really annoying for the one that we would go to.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them that are around are like protected because there's that few. You know what I mean? Like there's not a lot. Like, but the problem was by us.
Yeah, the owner didn't talk to the food place, and then their lights were used to mess up with everything else, and then
they didn't get along. Yeah, they didn't get along.
They wouldn't allow you. They wouldn't allow you to bring their food into the drive-in.
Yeah, because they wouldn't turn off their lights, and they're like, "No, fuck you." But then also the people running the theater didn't own the land, so that became a big issue. So the people owning the land never wanted it to be protected because then they would be forced. So. Yeah, but the drive-ins are great. But yeah, again, things change and people wanted more high def and more, but yeah, it just sucks. So here, look, tomorrow for 2 tickets for Tuesday to go see Running Man at 240, it is $23.28 a person. And that's at my local one of my local AMCs. That's crazy. In the middle at 240 on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
It is $23. Even a child is $20.
Is that 3D?
No, that's just Running Man, normal Running Man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's crazy.
Cost $12.99 for a ticket for adult right now. I'm looking at right now. $12.99.
Well, I'm on Fandango, so Final Fandango gives you that.
The upcharge?
Upcharge. Yeah, because I would have to sign out on my AMC, and I don't want to sign out and do all that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people use Fandango. So, but that's wild.
All right, we need to get some of this stuff because it's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, let's get going. We're doing trailers. Yeah, let's watch this Moana trailer and then we'll talk. Get it ready.
I haven't watched this yet. I'm kind of afraid to watch it.
I was just gonna ask you because
it's just
we didn't watch it either. That's an interesting
They're
format.
always just teasers.
The whole movie's just a teaser. The teaser to go watch the animated, watch the good version. Oh man. All right. So I get my money's worth when I go to the theater. I'm watching a 3 minute of three movies if possible.
Minimum. Yeah, I got you.
A minimum of 3 movies. Yeah.
We used to do that.
I protect you.
That's awesome.
All right. Let's check out this Moana trailer. All right. What is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. We have another trailer reaction for you guys. This one just came out today. Finally, the first teaser trailer for the live action Moana. Remember that movie that got the sequel last year?
Mm-hmm.
It's got live action now.
The one that's not even 10 years old, and then they're like, let's remake it in live action.
Yep.
At least How to Train Your Dragon waited 15 years.
Uh-oh. Bryon left, and then he had everything up, so now we gotta wait. I don't know what happened.
He heard we're about to react to this trailer, and he excused himself.
His computer said nope. His computer just shut down. we don't want to watch this trailer.
Why happened to my power? My power just like literally just went out.
Oh really? Oh damn.
Oh really?
It stopped, and then wow, what the hell? That was crazy.
Yeah, what we were just saying. Your computer's like, don't watch the trailer.
Don't do it. That's what it was saying. I'm like, man, what the hell? All of a sudden, it came right back on. I'm like, so why we go off?
Say, pay your bill.
That was a warning. A warning turned off. Hey, 2-minute warning.
What they do in the theaters when they like flash the lights.
Flash the light. So it's outside flashing the light. Look, I got.
I was gonna get it ready again. All right. Try that one more time. Where he said, I believe Bryon saying that it was his power.
No,
that was happening to Bryon. Yeah, right. Then it's a sign. YouTube is like, don't watch it. All right, let's try that again. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We have another trailer reaction for you guys. This is the Moana official teaser. So, been hearing about this for a while. Saw the sequel last year, get the remake of the first one this year. Yep. It's Disney doing Disney stuff.
What can
we
I
get
say except we can get a lot of live action.
We get an original Moana, a Moana sequel, and a Moana remake before GTA 6.
Just
You told me the Raptors are going to come back before GTA 6. What you talking about?
yeah, right. It's a whole nother thing. All right, let's check out this teaser and then we'll talk about it.
I'll do this.
I am a girl who loves my island, and the girl who loves the sea. It calls me.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Okay, I mean, let me get see if I can get the picture of Moana. I mean, hey, you get the Rock back. Does that count?
I don't hate it, man. I really don't.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, that's the more important thing. Everyone wants to see how the new actress looks and sounds as Moana. So
I mean, are they going to let her sing it, no, or are they just going to play the track? They hit the
play
track.
the original.
What's her
It
name?
does sound different. So I'm assuming.
Aurelio.
Yeah. Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, you gotta let her. I don't know. I don't know if you let this girl sing it. I mean, she had to really be able to blow. You have to be able to blow to be able to hit these notes.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, this one it sounded new. It didn't sound like it sounded different. It didn't sound like the original.
Why can't you just have her in the studio? I mean, you think music videos don't come on? They're not singing in music video, moving around. That's not what's going on. So I'm just thinking they're probably just playing the track, or whoever did it in live action did it because it's the sound, and then just lip sync because it doesn't matter. You can't do that in the studio like this, with all this stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, she's lip syncing even when it's their own words. It's their own. They're still lip syncing to their own kind of thing. Yeah. What about you, Bryon? What do you think?
Why?
Money.
Yeah, I mean, you not know how money works.
I mean, that's the biggest reason why.
Look at the dies.
How much did the sequel make?
The sequel. Neither of these movies has been out for like 5 minutes, and then they decide to frigging remake it already. And not if you told me this trailer was generated by AI, I'd probably believe you. This looks a lot more cartoony than its predecessors, and
2016 is when the original came out.
Yeah.
2016. So it's not even 10 years old.
By the time it comes out, it'll be 10 years old.
And then they decide to shit out a live action remake Sideways. I can't even in good conscience call it live action because 99% of it looks like it's shot against a green screen.
Oh, they 100% use the volume. Like, yeah. Like the part where they're dancing, like that's the volume. Like that look, yeah. Like,
and I'm not even trying to like feign outrage because I don't really have enough attachment to Moana to like really like clutch my pearls about it. But looking at the trailer, I'm like, for all this trouble, I could just pull up the original on Disney Plus, like I usually do sometimes.
Yeah, but you say that about all remakes. You say, well, why am I watching this? Why I could just watch the original? You really say that about every single one of them. So
yeah, and I wasn't wrong. It's just it's.
I mean, it's a cash grab. 100% without a shadow of a doubt. It's a cash grab. It's made for people like Bryon that has little girls who want to see
it in live action. That want to see. I wouldn't even say that cry. No, that cry when when you were in Disney. And cry.
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to
over that stuff. So it's not really for us.
Fuck all that.
Honestly,
I'm not trying to hear that. It's not for us bullshit. That's a get out of jail free card. That's enabling.
When it's a child's movie about for you, if you don't want to care, you don't want to see it, But for my children who are like can't wait for it, this is why they do this. I say all that. I also don't think this is necessary. I'm just giving them
100%
because I don't think this is necessary.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. It's being sold to Bryon. Yeah, I'm not saying, but so like just for us, it's being sold to Bryon, not because hey, you like this movie. It's like hey, your kids like this movie, and you love your kids, so therefore you're gonna drop however much money we would tell you to drop. I
also do love Moana. So
yeah, no, it's a great movie. But again, like like Bryon said, like these live actions are always at the very least like a third CGI. You know, like how you can't make the Kakamora be like an actual coconut. You know what I mean? Like it's obviously got to be CGI and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I mean it's a cash grab. It's gonna make $1 billion. You know, the second one made $1 billion. The live action is gonna make $1 billion. Like this might be the first franchise Disney owns that like every time it puts out a movie, it's guaranteed $1 billion. You know, which is crazy.
There's no hate behind it. So like besides old guys like us talking about it, there's no racial, there's no cultural hate behind it. So like you're not gonna go into Japan or China or anything and see someone hating on it and saying we're not going to play it here. You're not going to get that with Moana. Because the culture is, and then you think of Hawaiians, right? So you're not going to see hate in America, right? So it's culturally going to be okay for everybody. So why not, you know, make as much money as possible? So that's why they're going to do it. And I agree that you just didn't need to do this again, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I think. It's going to make money. If someone has a product that they're creating, and they know that they're going to make $1 billion off of it, do they give two craps about me saying, hey, we don't need it, man? Does anyone care?
Is that one person?
If the shake weight made $1 billion, do you think anyone cares what one person wants? It's like, no one cares. Yeah. They're going to make it anyway.
No, it's like that cliche thing where like, you know, the board's there. It's like, oh, we're gonna make a Moana live action. You got the one person who's like, but why? And then like the button press and he like gets ejected out of the office. He's like, because of money. Bob Iger is like Mickey Mouse coming out. Because I like money. I mean, yeah,
man.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, it's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. It's gonna be a beat for beat recreation of the original. You know they might add a little bit. But.
You know why you have to go beat for beat? Because people would be pissed off if you didn't.
Yeah.
But then, as what Brandman kind of said, if you have that much CGI, then why are you doing live action?
What's the point? You know, I mean, yeah.
They build a set with water. It's not even real water. It's whatever.
It's a green screen. It's a
green screen with water. It's like this. Like, yeah, whatever. But that's because money. Blame capitalism. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Look at the disgusted look on my face.
But is it not true?
This remake can eat my ass.
I'm pretty sure that we remake about little kids. That is not Spoiler King's opinion. That is a Brandman opinion. That one right there. That's not. No, nothing to do. Don't come to Spoiler Kings. Don't write letters for me. No.
It sure the fuck is, and I'll stick by it. Take that, from the womb to the tomb.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of any of the remakes. Aladdin might have been one of my.
I liked Aladdin.
You know, ones that I like more because it changed it a little bit and it did its own thing a little bit. You know, a little bit.
I don't care I didn't even care if it did change too much because you weren't getting the same people. Robin Williams is an iconic character. I think you need to have respect for him to change it a little bit. But honestly, live action is live action. Whatever. People are going to want to see real people doing this thing. That's all it is. And do I love it? No. But do I understand it? Yeah, I understand it. I really do.
Yeah.
F all that. I don't. I'm through treating this bullshit with kid gloves.
Well, luckily they don't care if you come see it, B. They really don't give two craps.
Like, you know what? And it's not like a bad thing. It's like out of the three of us, right? You know, I got 2 kids. Brian's got 2 kids. Brandon hasn't any. Even me with 2 boys, it's not even marketing to me. You know, it's specifically, Brian.
Moana
if you got a girl,
girls.
Yeah. it's Supergirl power, which is obviously the original
your,
is very much
your
like that,
girls to stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
And you could be chief, but you could still follow your own dreams and all this other stuff. This is all for it. But that's the same thing the original movie did, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now you can see this little girl who's going to look. I can actually see myself doing it because this girl's doing it.
Yeah. Marketing for this movie is going to be crazy. Watch, but like April of next year, April-ish, when
April,
as we
early
get
May.
closer, The Rock is going to be everywhere. The Rock is going to be everywhere.
Is he gonna change the hierarchy of power of the Disney live action remake universe?
And with this movie, he might.
He actually might.
With this movie, he might do it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's gonna be everywhere. And this little, and I don't know who she is. I think she's new to the scene. She's gonna be right next to him. And that's how you do it. It's like, here's your star, quote unquote, as Moana, but she's next to the star, with The Rock, and and he's so great in front of the camera. He's good with kids, man.
And if they have good chemistry,
crazy. It's gonna be crazy marketing. Yeah,
you might as well say bye.
Yeah, it's game over, man. It's $1 billion in like a month, and then they're gonna take it away and make another $1 billion selling to you at home. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing it in the parks if you're a Disney fan there, but yeah. Oh man, but yeah, that first teaser. So I'm sure we'll get some more trailers and actually see The Rock. We only saw his back. So we'll actually see. Even that I think was CGI, so it wasn't even him.
I think it was probably one of his body doubles. He's like, I'm too busy doing stuff.
Yeah, right. Let me know when you want to picture the face. Then
he's going to Robert Downey Jr. He's going to be speaking into it. Wear a mask.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. God. But yeah, so leave a comment if you're watching on the replay. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this Moana live action teaser trailer. And let us know where you stand. Are you sick of it, or are you gonna cave and go watch it because you got kids?
You can be both.
You can do both. Yeah.
Had it with this shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck. It's what the fuck it's gonna be.
Well, let's get there. We appreciate you guys. If you are sticking around in the live chat, or if you're in the live chat, stick around because we're gonna move on to your comments right now. Oh man.
All right. I'll be right back. I have to answer this phone.
All right, go for it. Uh-oh. Oh man. Let's see what you guys are saying in chat. I got a feeling it's gonna be a lot of people agreeing with Brandman though.
I think looking at the comments, I think for the most part I'm on my own.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't even look at the comments yet. Looks like it could be good. Still haven't seen you haven't seen the first one, bro. Watch the first one. The first one, it was as soon as I watched it, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a classic. That first one was really, really good. The second one was okay. I didn't hate the second one, but the first one though was, that's gonna be one of Disney's best movies ever. Financially and probably like rating wise. So Anza said, didn't the original come out in 2016? Yep. Are you doing live action? Exactly. Delta Dan, what's up, Delta Dan? B said, yeah, I'm going to pass on that. See, your girl's still too little to really appreciate it. In a few years, man. In a few years, when something like this comes out, she's gonna bug you. Oh man, I said the same thing. Why? Whenever it's Disney, if you have to ask the question why, it's because of money. Like 100% of the time, if you're like, Disney, why'd you do this? Because of money. Like, they don't do anything for like the satisfaction of fans. You know, first and foremost, money, which sucks.
Looks like buns. It looks buns. It looks so bad.
Really, I don't think it looked bad. I think it just looked. It just, I don't know. It just looked the same.
Exactly.
You know. Look at Anzo's agreeing with you. There you go, Mama said, I'm excited for it. There you go. Said Brandon with remakes is like Anzo with most stuff. Oh, that's funny. Same here. Not even close. I'm worse. Anzo's worse. I think it's pretty good. Yep. I missed the trailer. Is The Rock in it? Technically, no.
The Rock's not in the trailer. He is in the movie as Maui, however.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They gave him, it looks like going by the set pictures, they didn't give him a fat suit, though. They just gave him like a slightly bigger muscle suit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which kind of, I mean, also, I don't know. I would have liked him to be a little bit more like thick, instead of just more jacked.
Just put on a fat suit. You like it's like you wore one in Central Intelligence. So
that's right.
It's clear you're okay with wearing a fat suit. Just wear a fat suit.
Yeah. Oh man, you didn't miss anything. No Rock. Yeah, stick to my guns. I like the Beauty and Beast. That's one of my favorites, and then Aladdin second, at Lilo and Stitch third. Yeah, Beauty and Beast one.
Beauty and the Beast
was.
I was kind of mixed on it. It was fine.
Yeah.
Aladdin I liked. Lilo and Stitch wasn't really for me. I liked Jungle Book.
Yeah, that's one of the first ones.
Yeah.
Jungle Book is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aladdin, I think, is my favorite live action remake. And which is funny because that was the one I was hating on the most. I'm like, it looks like trash. Why does the genie look like that? I was like, I was just not sold on it. And then I went to go see it. I was like, oh, that was really good. Like, I loved what Will Smith did with the genie. Like, I thought visually everything looked awesome. All the songs were good. The actors were good. So, but yeah, Aladdin I was really hating on it when I saw those trailers because I did not think it was going to be a good one, and they wound up being my favorite. But also, who's the director? It was a really weird choice for directors to do it. He does all those action movies with
his name's Thomas something, but I know he's
yeah. Oh, wasn't it Guy Ritchie? Guy Ritchie, wasn't it?
Oh, we're talking about Aladdin.
The
Guy
live,
Ritchie,
live action. Yeah.
My mind went elsewhere. No, you're absolutely right. No, that was Guy Ritchie. Which is interesting because it didn't really it didn't feel like a Guy Ritchie movie.
Excuse me. Yeah. My daughter isn't quite 3 yet, exactly. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, give it a few years, man. When she hits 5, 6,
Yeah, 5. That's where it happens. It's downhill from there.
You're gonna be like, I don't want to see that, and she's like, oh, we're going to see it, and you're like, all right.
Don't let her start pouting, and she does this thing. Oh, it's all over, man. You lost.
Yeah. If you have a MJR card, you get free mail. Oh, like theaters and stuff like that. What's up, Tony?
What up, Tony?
Is she coming in?
What's going on, Tony?
Yeah, John Book's a good one.
You forget about it because it's well done. I think
it's like the first one though. It was, man. When was that done? That was done a long time ago. At this point, right?
Jungle Book was 2016.
I was gonna say 10
Holy
years.
shit, it was. Damn. I don't know why it feels way longer than that, but yeah. I was gonna say was it 2012? Yeah, 2016.
It didn't come out before Moana came out, so It might came the same year, same time.
It was just the same year. Yeah, but I know Jon Favreau did that one. That's why I was excited about the Lion King. I was like, oh, cool. Like, he did that. I'm like, he's gonna do the Lion King, and then he just.
I was done as soon as I heard the people that are gonna be in it. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
If they remake the Lion King again, oh man, you think Brand Man doesn't like this movie? I'm going to shit on it so hard if they do it again. Oh my god.
Oh, which live action? There's been a few, but yeah.
The Disney one.
There's been a few live action Jungle Books.
The 1994, there was a live action one. Yeah, I remember watching that one as a kid.
Oh, the Baloo. I remember now. Okay, yeah.
But he was older though. He was an older guy. It was Mowgli. All right. Yeah. All right, let's get going. I thought I looked back because the girl looked weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really one to mock a child for the way that she looks. So
I also don't think we know enough about how she looks weird or not, because it's a little teaser. Nothing is done. You don't know what finishing things they're going to do. Yeah. So no, I'm not worried about that.
Catherine, I really don't want to pronounce her last name. It is definitely Islander kind of last name. We'll see how old she is. How old is she? She's 19. Yeah, she's 18. Well, 18. Probably by the time it comes out, she'll probably be 19. She's Australian. I'm like, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. All cultures are going to accept it, right? Mm-hmm. There are cultures that's not going to accept that.
Yeah.
It's going to get international numbers. Like, everyone is going to be like, oh, yeah, that works. Like, come on.
Yeah. So she was 17 when they announced her, or when she got the job. So yeah, I mean, little kid. Yeah. All right. Before we get in, let's just get into it. You want to talk? We got Running Man, It, or Talamasca. Fucking Talamasca.
Let's talk Running Man, and then do Talamasca, and then do It, because we can finish up with It.
Yeah. Oh, we can always save Talamasca. Maybe record that offline or something, and talk. We can replace Talamasca with Now You See Me, because since Brandman went to go see it.
Now You See Me was great, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Fun. Yeah, it's just fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have one complaint. That's it. One complaint.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know, because I had that too. Well, I think we talked about it on Saturday a little bit.
Like, come on, why did you just do this? Come on.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do Running Man in, and then we'll finish with Now You See Me.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let me bring up all the stuff for Running Man then. I'm doing a movie. Everyone in chat, did you guys go see the movie? Or
did you not like it? What did you not like? I don't know.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I don't even know what it's on Rotten Tomatoes. I've been like super offline this weekend. So.
Probably I'm gonna give you like 69, 70, something like that.
Yeah.
The hate is getting, but let me pull up this thing.
There we go.
It was 2 hours and 13 minutes, right? Wasn't it? It was. Damn.
went by pretty quick. I feel like it was a. I mean, being over 2 hours, I didn't feel it like drag at any point. You know.
I think I
Oh.
have a complaint, but I think to ease my complaint, it had to be longer.
Should have been all right. I wouldn't mind another 15 minutes if they wanted to do 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait till we start because
There we'll switch you guys and then go around the horn as we usually do. Oh man, I think I'm at 53 movies for the year.
I gotta do a
on my Letterboxd.
I gotta catch up because I watch a lot of movies and just don't tell everybody.
Same. I gotta like keep putting them in my letterbox.
As soon as I'm done,
I need to step that up.
I'll throw it in my list, and then when I get a chance, I'll rank it. But so I try not to forget. I think Zack Attacks, him and Kenny, because they have their show that they do together.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zack Attacks was at 116. That's
I don't
crazy.
have much time in my life.
That's crazy.
I couldn't watch TV if I only did movies like that.
That is true. You miss a lot of good TV if you just watch a bunch of movies.
Because I like watching TV. I like shows. I like the episodic type of stuff. So those matter to me.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's get going. Talking about right, man. I'm gonna start that comment. B. When we let's talk about it. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're gonna talk about The Running Man, the new one with Glenn Powell, the 2025 remake, with Edgar Wright directing this one. Yeah, so we all watched it over the weekend. And we're going to get into our likes, our dislikes, our ratings at the end, and we'll see with some Rotten Tomatoes and box office numbers at the end as well. But if you're watching on the replay, appreciate you guys coming in, checking us out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about this movie. But with that being said, Brian, you got a quick rundown of what Running Man is about?
Sure. In the near future, The Running Man is a top-rated show on television. A deadly competition where contestants must survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins. Desperate for money to save his sick daughter, Ben Richards is convinced by the show's ruthless producer to enter the game as a last resort. Ratings school skyrocket as Ben's defiance, instincts, and grit turn him into an unexpected fan favorite, as well as a threat to the entire system.
Yeah, that's a pretty good synopsis. Breaks it down pretty well.
His daughter is sick of the flu, and that might kill her. The flu.
Yeah,
man. Ain't nothing can hit you right here in the heart hole, more than your kid dies from the flu. Like
a sick kid, just in general. You're like, oh man,
they can't afford regular medicine. It just makes her feel better. What? Oh,
yeah. Oh man, yeah. Can't wait to talk about some of that because I got some thoughts on that one. But we got Glenn Powell is your main character. Lee Pace is in it. We got Katie O'Brien, Michael Cera, Coleman Domingo, Josh Brolin's in it. Daniel Ezra's in it. William H. Macy's in it. Amelia Jones is in it. So you got a pretty decent cast of actors in this one. But a lot of that down. We'll start off with Brandman. What you like about this movie?
I liked the set pieces. I liked the costumes. I thought the action scenes were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pacing wise, it definitely held my attention. I thought Glenn Powell did a pretty good job. If you're familiar with the book, it's stuck a lot closer to the source material than the Arnold version did. And there was a clever way that worked Arnold in there, which I thought was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was good.
But I liked it was a very good looking movie. I thought they kind of captured that kind of like dystopian type future, and yeah, I think visually, action wise, and the way that it was paced, it really grabbed me in that regard.
Okay. Anything else? Any other goods?
Coleman Domingo stole every scene that he was in,
Yeah.
and mhm, you know, and you kind of expect that because it's Coleman Domingo, but he made every second of screen time count. And Josh Brolin, people really forget how good a sleazebag he can play.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was really rivaling Dennis Quaid in The Substance to me as just a complete sleazebag.
Yeah.
I liked
that.
how they made him look like he wore a spray tan and had like probably plastic surgery and veneers. That was a pretty good touch.
Mm.
But yeah, those were my favorite things. I think the acting around the table, just the ensemble cast was pretty good too. That was another one of my favorite things about it. And anything Edgar Wright makes, I at least enjoy in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
It was really no different here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. What are you, Brian? Some likes.
So I want to start off with Jamie Lawson because she's fine.
Yes, she is.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Let's go. Jamie Lawson is fine, and I was enjoying everything about her. Everything. I would have been at that bar every day. So just say, okay. As not, I digress. Josh Brolin is a great villain. Like literally, he should be a villain in every movie. Even when he's the good guy, I still see him as the villain. Like it doesn't matter what it's something about him just makes me look at him and say, yeah, you're the bad guy. So I think he did a great job. I thought his portrayal of the producer and really the head of the network was spot on. And you could feel the sleaze, as Brandman was talking about, when you're dealing with Josh Brolin. I thought that was a great job. Coleman Domingo being the hype man and doing all those things and understood the crowd. And the fact
Mm-hmm.
even when you're going to threaten me, I ain't worried about your threats. Look at page 44, paragraph 6. I already know I'm good. Let's go. Let's roll. So I thought that was interesting. I also actually enjoyed Michael Cera's death scene. Like I just thought that was very funny. And even Katie O'Brien, I thought that it was just fun. Everything about this was a great time. I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed understanding why they put this in here. Just I was hoping for Glenn Powell. I was rooting for him. I enjoyed 90% of this movie. So
okay, 90% of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you guys with everything else. Like the acting around the board. Josh Brolin, man, he. In order to have the good guy Glenn Powell to be more like rooting for him, you need to have a villain that is just villainous, and Josh Brolin does that in this one. He's just a scumbag, and then he's like a head of a studio, the biggest company in the world. So it's like there's just so many reasons to hate him, and he does it so well. And like Brandman said, like this weird kind of tan he has, and the veneers that it looked like they were super bleached, kind of white teeth, like yeah, like he was just an asshole in it. But I really, really liked, and I heard a lot of people now like Glenn Powell in this one. I thought he did a good job in it, where he's kind of an action star, but he's not like an 80s Arnold action star because those don't kind of exist too much anymore. But I thought he did a good job with running the movie, pun intended, like he everything about it was just like very well. And him and Edgar Wright, I thought worked really well together, like he got the vibes that Edgar Wright usually does in a movie, and he did it great because even like isn't Michael Cera is an Edgar Wright alum, right? So yeah, I guess he has his Scott Pilgrim, so he has his favorites that he likes to work with. But even like Lee Pace was great in it, with the big reveal. It was like, oh yeah, I forgot he's in it, so yeah, it was all the way around. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was just fun. Like you said, Coleman Domingo was just so good as this narrator host, person. It was just like, oh man, it's just like so good. Like when he's like sitting down, and he's all quiet. He's like, all right, well, we just got some sad news, and then like in a second, just like explosions, and he was so good at that. I was like, oh man, So, but yeah, all the way around, great, visually great. And kind of also like Brian, I enjoyed 9/10 of the movie, but even the part I didn't like, is nothing too bad. And then with that being said, we'll start with Brandman with some of your negatives. What some issues you had with this one?
Glenn Powell and Jamie Lawson are way too pretty to be believable as like lower class, like dregs of society dwellers. So that was a little too Hollywood for me. I think that there, as much as good a job that I think Edgar Wright did, because like I said, I enjoy just about everything he does on at least some capacity. There wasn't really anything stand out that made it like feel distinctly Edgar Wright. If I didn't know beforehand that he had directed this, I would have just assumed it was directed by any Joe Schmo. Edgar Wright usually has like a pretty kind of distinct style, and there was really nothing that really had his signature in that regard. I also think it kind of the last 30 minutes, the movie kind of self-sabotaged. It just kind of dragged the last 30 minutes from when he takes the girl hostage.
Okay.
I think that the way that it ended was a little bit of a speed run of everything. They were just like, let's wrap this up now. Let's finish this up. And I think that was mostly it for me.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Brian? Some problems.
These are just gonna be smaller things for me. It's like the beginning of the movie, I felt like him getting, understanding his story and all stuff was kind of a jumbled mess and kind of was rushed a little bit. And then even him getting into the Running Man show, it just seemed rushed a little bit. Like it just wasn't planned out very well. I didn't enjoy that part. Then the end. Really, like I really didn't. I don't understand what the hell's going on, and I understood what was happening, but why? And I understand why they made those choices. If the network knows where his wife and daughter are, why would he go where his wife and daughter are? Like, why wouldn't they just wait for him to get there and then kill him? Like, it seemed like a very flawed plan. And then all that stuff in the jet was kind of alluded, and I'm like, okay, this what the hell's going on, all this? And then what's his name, Bradley, the black guy who helped him out, who had the sick sister, never went back to that. Never went. So this dude kept you alive, and we never addressed that again. Then why have it in the movie? If you're not going to address it, then leave it out. So those are my main problems I had. And I guess even the whole Molly thing that was going to make him a partner, like, why wouldn't you say something to your wife if you know that he's desperate and you know your daughter's sick? It's just so many things where just like, come on, you should have said something. If your daughter's sick and she could die any day because she has the flu, then you should have said something. Oh, I was going to give this to you. You don't wait till her to die? What kind of
Exactly.
friend are you? You are an
Like, I was
asshole
waiting to
for
tell
that.
you, it was like, you might not ever see him again. You don't know. Like, and obviously, but yeah.
I just thought those are kind of issues I had overall, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Definitely had the same issues with, like, Bradley, the guy that helped him, some kind of tie-in, to it, like what's going on, how's he help? Did he help out, the little girl and stuff like that? I just wanted some more, like filler, like, hey, let us know, like, fill us in on what's going on with that one,
Because they made it a point to say that his
Yeah.
sister was sick.
Yeah.
So you never went back to that. Oh yeah, they got me out. They saved my life.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
completely abandoned that.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yeah. That was the one thing where I was like, come on, and that kind of felt like, because of the way it ended and how it ended was like, oh well, we just didn't have time, and that was
Mhm.
like, for me, it's like, I know we were talking a little bit about it before, it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours 13 or something like that. I was like, I would not have mind another like 10, 15 minutes so they can like actually like stretch out that ending a little bit better. I enjoyed how they did the ending where it tied into this like character like doing his like YouTube video and explaining how it's all evil and stuff like that. I enjoyed that. I just wish that wasn't just how it ended. You know what I mean? That should have been part of the ending, but
Like
it's Edgar
that's
Wright. He likes to do
Bradley.
stuff like that.
That's Bradley explaining this stuff.
Yeah.
So he don't get his sick sister fixed. Like
Yeah. Yeah. It just the ending, like I said, I didn't hate the ending. I liked it, but I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more, filled out a little bit at the end, like this, because it goes from like like the fans hate him to he becomes like the face of the revolution, in a matter of a minute. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like 1 minute you're like, oh, everyone hates him, and literally the next minute is like he's the face of the revolution, so I was like, oh shit, so yeah, just wanted a little bit more of that. But besides that, like, the same thing, like, when William H. Macy's character, like Brian said, was like, oh, I was gonna wait to tell you. It was like, what no, why?
Yeah.
Just tell him, but yeah, I mean, I get why a lot of people didn't like the airplane scene. It was very much a back and forth kind of thing. It's like, and that was my thing too, is like, he just went on this rant of they lie, they fake footage and this and that, and I was waiting for that moment of him to realize that it's not real, or there's a possibility it's real, and it's kind of like you just went blind rage and it didn't matter, so it's like, and also
why are
like
you killing all these people? Like
the other assassins, they're like, whoa, it's fake. And all you were like, okay, yeah, like, hey, let's team up or some shit. I don't know. It was just like that. That was the one thing I was just like, you just kidnapped this girl and we found out like everything's fake. The rich people are finding out it's all fake. And then the next scene is like, he gets mad from what he sees.
You killed my family.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was like, okay. Oh, okay. I guess. But yeah, but none of it really ruined the movie for me. It was just like some parts where I was like, you had to kind of like roll your eyes and be like, okay, keep going. So
yeah.
Yeah. But I think unless we're missing anything else.
No, I think we should go on to our rating.
Yeah. Cool. So here at the Spoiler Kings, we do things nice and easy with our rating system. So where is that? put it up if I can find it. There we go. So we do a now, later, never. Now means you gotta go watch it right now before it gets spoiled. Later means you can wait till it's at home and you can stream it. Never means just skip it. Brandman, what are you giving the Running Man remake?
Even though it tripped up in a couple points for me, it's still entertaining enough for me to give it a now. I liked, like I mentioned, the acting. I liked the way that it looked. The action sequences were pretty solid. Like I said, they could have stepped up a couple things, but it was still enough for me to enjoy it. So I'd say a now.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
I'm actually going to say it later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not because it's a bad movie, and not that I didn't enjoy the movie. I don't know if it's a quality. Like when I'm saying now movies, I really want you to get up, go see this movie immediately. If you wait to go see this on streaming, okay. I don't think it loses anything not being in the theater. I don't think that this is the greatest movie I've ever seen. I think it was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed Extraction or Extraction 2, which I didn't need to see a movie theater. So like this is why I'm like, I'm gonna give it later. You know, you don't have to go out and go see it. In the time when I had Wiki coming out and when I had Badlands, come, I just feel like this is probably not the number one movie. It's something that you have to go see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I mean, for me, I'm probably gonna give it a now, just because one thing we didn't, none of us even brought up was like the social aspect of what's going on in the movie. I think it's very prevalent of what's happening right now,
it's total social commentary.
Yeah, a lot of social commentary, which really brought me into it. But I think that I thought, everything else, the action and the acting was fun, where I was like, I think it's worth seeing on the big screen. But kind of like with Bryan, is like, if you've seen the original, from, was it what, the 80 something, whatever it was. I mean, it's different for sure, but you're not breaking new ground with anything either. But I enjoyed it a lot. I think I had a lot of fun with it, and for me, it's like I like going to the movie theater and having fun, like just watching a movie, eating popcorn, and just like, being odd. So I'll give it a now for that. I mean, it's something I'm probably gonna buy physical media and watch it later anyway. But yeah. But cool. So we got two nows and a later. We'll finish things off with Rotten Tomatoes real quick. So I know, Brian, you said what, 69, 70?
Yeah, about 69, 70, something like that.
Brandman, what you think the critics gave it?
Probably 64.
Oh, that's close. So it's 65. 65. Yeah, it's got 230 reviews at a 65. The audience is at 1,000 verified at a 79. So a little bit better for the audience. And I think I'm right there with the audience. I think 79-ish, about where I'm about at.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give a 79 a now. That's my issue. Like I feel like it's just okay. Just there.
Yeah. No.
Can't do that now.
You want to wait like 2 more minutes. That's all right. I'm probably gonna cut this out anyway. Because I don't keep the box office and stuff in. So Mick the Lick. Is that Eddie Murphy? Like,
oh man.
Let me bring this down. Yeah, let's finish up when he comes back.
Man, when he comes back, it's like,
okay, bro.
He gave it 15 seconds.
Oh man! All right, here we'll go into some of the comments while we wait for Brandman. He said, "Rain Man was great. It was it was a lot of fun. Definitely gonna buy it. Because I feel you on that. I few on
Partner
that
scene.
make you a partner scene. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this money. I'm gonna take care of her. I'm gonna make sure that she's better. You know, especially because you talking about how your daughter, how important that was. And you see his sister and how important it was for this family. For you to not go back and make that whole. Well, that was messed up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I thought they would have met up together as a team instead of everyone going on their own way and dying separately. Yeah, that was the point of them being in the same team wearing all red, right? You would think, but it goes back to what Bradley said. You know, when he showed the video, it's like there's 3 people that they pick specifically. You know, like they always pick
Play the
these
role.
3 kinds of people. Yeah, so you know, and that's how it's like they fill it out so they know how they're gonna act. You know, so. Wake up, Brandon. Running Man was dope, but the original was better. Oh man, that's a good question. I haven't seen the original in a long time, so I would have to watch the original again. But this was a really good remake.
Yeah, I really liked this one. I'd have to revisit the original one to just kind of get a refresher on it.
Yeah,
But I liked there was a lot about this that I thought worked. You know,
because I don't remember how the original ended. I know it was a different ending.
I remember
I'm trying to
him like
remember detail.
I remember it ended with Arnold like launching Killian.
Yeah.
Through that tunnel thing. He flew into
That's
a
right.
billboard, if memory serves me correctly.
Yeah.
No, that hit the spot.
So they ran a few months ago. Yeah. All right, we're gonna
Let's
finish things up.
Finish the thing up because now
Yeah. Then we get out of here, or not get out of here, but move on. All right. But cool. I think that is it for our thoughts on this Running Man remake with Glenn Powell, Edgar Wright directing. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this movie. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Where would you rate it? Now, later, never. Yeah. Make sure you guys come back and join us when we do movie reviews like this, trailer reactions, other fun, nerdy stuff as well. And we appreciate everyone in our live chat right now. We want you guys to stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. Cool.
Now you left right when we were finishing up. I was like, we had to go back and do the ending.
All right. Get rid of that.
What up, Sully?
What's going on, Sully?
Yeah. Here's Sub-Zero.
Now
Plain
plain
Zero.
Here's Sub-Zero.
Now regular
Now
Zero.
Plain Zero.
That's what the ending just turned into a conspiracy theory for me. It kind of, you know. I don't know. I liked it because I thought that YouTube character that he was doing, where he was trying to like start the revolution, I thought was cool.
Yeah, but that wasn't the ending. They had the other stuff, and you didn't get into the other the parts that are really important. Like if you start a storyline, you should close off that storyline.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying. Like you talk about it way too often. Like if you say this 3 times, then I'm assuming that you're gonna revisit it.
Yeah.
But,
all right, but you have a good night, man. Enjoy the Bob's Burgers episode. So Sully said I wasn't a fan of the third act when Amelia Jones shows up, is went off the rails. Yeah, that's what Brandman said too.
Yeah, it kind of shot itself in the foot with that.
Like why?
Yeah.
It just felt obligatory because that was something that was included in the original novel.
Yeah. I mean, it's like he knew how to play the game, and it kind of ruined it almost. Like it ruined the game.
He forgot everything. He was like, "No, they killed my family." Like, what are you doing, bro? Come
No,
on.
when he hijacks the car with Amelia,
Mm.
like before they even get on the plane, that's when that's when it kind of started. And I can
I had no
definitely see
problem
that.
with it. I had no problem with it, but
Mhm.
I think if you now know how to play the game,
Mhm.
then you're not going to react that way when they tell you I killed your family.
Yeah, exactly.
You
That's
know what I'm
the
saying?
problem
Like
I have.
if you have that move, I know how to play the game. You're not going to move backwards immediately. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was my probably my biggest issue was like you just showed this, rich, I don't say rich, but richer, not poor, woman, like how the world really works, and her eyes are open, but now you fall for the same trick. I was like,
You're gonna fall for the okie doke. How? You know what they're doing.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like if you wanted to have it where the assassins and Lee Pace don't give a shit, they're like, we don't care if you believe it or not. We're gonna kill you either way. Like, okay. And that's
They're
what Lee
saying,
Pace was kind of doing anyway.
but everyone, all the other assassins were like, "Yeah, we didn't do that."
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So what are we doing then? What are we doing?
The bulging vein and glip out forehead. Oh man, I don't get it. Like I don't think he's like an attractive dude. Like I don't get what like women like. Yeah, he's cut. He's got the 6-pack. He's got a fucking 12-pack and everything. But face wise, like I saw somebody say he looks like a capybara. Abs for days and all that stuff. I mean, I think he's a fun actor. As an actor, I think I like him. He's entertaining. And still, I will die on
Yeah, I
this
like
hill.
him.
He has to play Cyclops.
Yep.
He would
I
be
said it too.
the best Cyclops. But what were you gonna say, B?
Now,
Booster
Not
Gold.
10 years. No. He doesn't do Goofy well enough. Like here, he was like Goofy, and it worked, but it's not goofy enough. Like you need like a goofball to play Booster Gold.
mhm.
And then please not
Watch Chad
Kumail
Powers.
Nanjiani. I started
No,
watching
absolutely
it.
not. No.
No Kumail Nanjiani. Please God. No. But I started watching Chad Powers. So I was like, okay,
Yeah, I watched Shot Pet Powers. It's fine. It's whatever.
I gotta finish it, but I'm not in a rush to finish it. Yeah, but
I thought Chad Powers was hilarious.
he did Goofy and
Benjamin Franklin.
He did Goofy and Scream Queens. I didn't watch Scream Queens, so not sure.
He wasn't Scream Queens.
Mm,
He sure was in Scream Queens. I forgot about that.
isn't that an older show too?
It was about 20. You know what? I think it started in 2015. 2015. Yeah, I remember that
Okay,
because I was home for 6 months for my first year in Korea before I went back. And I passed a lot of time watching Scream Queens. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot he was on it. He sure was.
Because he said because if they showed her being killed, then what would the world think seeing her walking around not dead?
I mean, I don't think they're worried about that because they're just talking about the ratings of it for a show.
Yeah.
And then also think about Glenn Powell saw him make a video and then AI it change it that fast. He did it twice in front of him. So he should have known they could AI a video immediately. So why would you think that this is what's actually going on?
Yeah.
If you know you're playing the game, you know how the AI works now. Why do you think that anything they say is the truth?
Yeah. That's why I would have liked something different in the plane to happen, like him realizing that they're messing with him, and him like maybe teaming up with the assassins or doing something with the assassins. But I get they had to have the big action scene at the end and blah blah blah.
He could even kill them and then found a way to call Molly or William H. Macy's character. and tell him when they were taking Sheila, hey, watch after Sheila and my daughter. And then he made a plan beforehand to always call, like be able to check in if something happened.
Like always have like a okay signal. Yeah. That would have been cool. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The end, because too conspiracy theory for me.
It became too
Yeah.
conspiracy. Yeah.
That was. All right. Let's talk about it.
Let's go. Welcome to Derry. All right.
Let me get the banner real quick. Go. What was the title of this one?
I forgot what.
The first non-crazy episode. That's what it's called. I have no idea what episode 4 was.
That's the great swirling apparatus of our planet's function. Is that the name of the episode?
That is the great swirling apparatus of our planet's function. That is.
I don't think they gave it a long enough title.
Seriously. Nah, we're gonna keep it this long. Oh man. All right, B. Yeah, we appreciate you always coming in, man.
Right, man.
Glad to see you in chat.
Appreciate you, B, man. Yeah.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, go watch Bob's Burgers, man. go enjoy that. I have to get caught up with that.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let's talk about this show. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We're talking the newest episode of It. Welcome to Derry. This one is episode 4, titled "The Great Swirling Apparatus of Our Planet's Function." So, yeah, we definitely get we get a lot of backstory. We get a lot of stuff going on now. Yeah, it's
we
halfway through the
get
season,
Marge.
right?
Yes,
Marge. Yeah,
hi, Marge. You deserve it. You need to get the hell out of here.
Frigging Marge.
Yeah, Marge sucks.
Marge is
sucks.
trash.
Yeah, hi Georgie. There you go. Fernando said love this episode. So yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna get into all the spoilers. So if you haven't watched the episode yet, this one's got a lot going on, so make sure you guys check it out, come back, join the conversation. If you're watching on the replay, leave a comment, let us know what you think. But we'll start off with Brandman. What you think about this episode of Welcome to Derry?
It was a little they kind of reeled it back in comparison to some of the other stuff that we've seen on previous episodes, but at the same time, what it lacked in the gore factor, it made up for in kind of tension and uneasiness, like the fishing scene. Yeah, that was probably one of the more standout instances in some of this season. The scene with March that we were just kind of touching on, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think just the yes, she did. Friggin' stupid Marge. Just how they make you feel uneasy and kind of looking over your shoulder each episode, like, or just kind of waiting for when and if something bad's gonna happen. I think it does a really good job with that. That's about it.
About it? Okay.
Wait. There was one more thing I was gonna say. What was it? Again, the way that they're building up to everything with Pennywise, that we've seen in other It movies, and them just kind of like slowly building him up. It's really working. It has me anticipating the big reveal without losing any of my interest.
Yeah. 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 Because we all know it. Obviously, it's coming. It's a prequel, so we know he's got to show up at some point. So
Exactly.
but doing it where you're interested in how it all happens is a good way. Okay. What are you, Brian? What you think about this episode?
It was fire. It's my favorite by far because I don't like all the other crap. I don't need another birth scene. I don't need another birth canal. I don't need none of that, right? So, but this I thought was good because it had a lot of lore. It had all this lore kind of dumped into you. You understood what Pennywise's origin story. See how it worked with the people from Derry and what the Native Americans did, the intelligence of what they did, how they trapped it in the forest, how it all worked out. I thought it was ingenious. I enjoyed that much, dude. I loved what I saw from Dick Halloran, but I also hated what I saw from Dick Halloran at the end. And then what he did to Taniel, I hated that too. But Dick is just doing exactly what General Shaw was all about, and how General Shaw, though you see like he seems like he's like Rose, because with their kids, they're all the same, right? But as they get older, your own interest takes over, and then you have that point where you say, well, I know better. I need to know this. I need to do these things. Instead of understanding you probably should keep things the right way because of the land. These people that have been here before understood it more. It was so much like lore. And then when we had Leroy Hanlon seeing the balloon, seeing what's going on, so he's going to interact with Pennywise. And it's funny because they talk about him not having fear, and every time he ran into it, he didn't have any fear. He was, matter of fact, I need to go save my son. Matter of fact, I see this. What's going on? I'm going outside to go figure out what's going on. He had no fear at all. So I think that's going to play a lot into it. And then we could talk about Hank. I knew Hank what Hank was doing. I knew he was bumping uglies with a white woman. I knew that was what was happening. That's why he didn't want to say anything. I'm telling you, it's going to be like the Chief's wife or something like that. It's not just going to be anyone. It's going to be someone that you cannot be doing it with.
Yeah.
But it's all these things are all feeding into it. So if it was the Clint's wife, it's all feeding into it. It's doing such a great job on multiple layers, and I still think it has another connection to the Dark Tower. I think that's the real entity. They're looking for a weapon, and they don't. What's it called? The Galu that crash landed way before dinosaurs and all that stuff. We now know that is Pennywise. That is it, right? But that's not the thing that they're looking for. The weapon itself, I think it's going to be the Dark Tower. So I think they're going to pull all this stuff in. I love the references that we have to Shawshank. Everything about this thing, this series is great, and they're doing a great job.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, they're doing a great job with this, where it's so complementary to the movies, especially this episode. This episode tied in that second movie so well, where like I feel like a TV show when they announced this prequel. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But it works so well with the movies, where I was like, oh shit, I want to go watch the movies again, because I want to see are there things that I'm missing, or different like attachments where you can kind of connect and be like, oh, this is this and this is why, blah blah blah. This is the whole purpose of doing a show, a prequel, or a side story to the main movie. This is like doing it so well. Yeah. What you got?
No, the just the way that it builds up, and you're learning more history about Derry itself. I think the flashback scenes are really, really good. Like the whole Native American backstory, that was probably my favorite part of this episode.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's what really impresses me, and I know I've said it many, many times, but just to kind of elaborate on it further, I think if you can do build up to something that, especially in the case of a prequel series, but if you could build up towards something that we're already familiar with, while still all the while holding our interest, I think you've really succeeded, and I think that's
Mhm.
the reason the show is really working for me. The anticipation to see Pennywise himself, but the way he's kind of like infiltrated all kind of the nooks and crannies of Derry,
Yeah.
I think is what really makes it work, and him kind of like slowly like just kind of instilling fear and maintaining that reign of fear over Derry, I
Even
think
that
is what.
no, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, and like it really maintains that idea of dread and just no one being safe.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know.
'Cause even like the kids figuring it out, or say kids, the one kid, Will figuring out what's causing all of it is really interesting.
Hmm.
So it's like because you have the military doing their thing, and Halloran, once him and Will meet,
Hmm.
it's gonna be like the two minds, like they're two halves of the puzzle, and then like they're gonna they're all gonna figure it out, and it probably is obviously gonna be too late by then. Um, but just like them realizing it's the fear. And
Hmm.
then also was it Grace? I forgot what her name is, right?
Lily.
Um Lily. I don't know, I always want to say Lily, where she realizes like, oh well, my mom's got some medicine to chill you out a little bit. I was like, but even that was like, okay, well, I can't, and Pennywise being like this crazy entity, where it's like, well, she's gonna take this medicine, so I can't scare her, but I know how else I can get to her, and it's through her, friend, quote unquote, and I thought that was a really interesting way. So it was like you're realizing how to stop me, so I gotta stop you, and the way obviously Lily's an easy stop because like make her look crazy,
It look a little crazy.
Yeah.
I'll
So I thought
show
that
you
was
if
like
I go on next time. Me.
that was wild. Like the way it ended was I'm like, oh no. Like, he said like, oh no,
It's
like
abrupt, right?
yeah, I was like, oh, like because usually you see it coming, like, no, don't do it because they're gonna catch you, red-handed, and
Mhm.
that caught me off guard, which I enjoyed because like at the end I was like, oh damn, yeah, she's screwed, like
Yeah,
she's so screwed,
super screwed. But
yeah,
it's okay because that nurse is going to help her out.
yeah, yeah, and she knows some stuff. Even I thought that was interesting where they asked, well, I think they asked the nurse the question about kids missing years ago, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." And you forget that's like something that happens in dairies where you stay there and you forget,
Mhm.
So like stuff like that is like playing into it. But yeah, I just love how like even at the end of the episode, after you get this awesome backstory with the Native Americans and everything they did with the shards and stuff, and then it ends with like, how do I get to the pillars? And he's like, boom, through the house. The house is the gateway. I was like, oh shit, like tying it into the movies. It was and
Hmm.
the house makes more sense and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. So definitely really enjoying this show. And it's only halfway through.
Hmm.
So
Thank God. Unlike Talamasca.
Talamasca.
one
Ugh,
episode left.
oh my goodness.
Oh man. Yeah, a few ones real quick. I want to bring this up for now. Said I'm worried for the wife. She's getting herself in a situation
No,
she doesn't
F
understand.
F Charlotte. She deserves everything she's doing. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Charlotte says, "Hey, you can say that you're having an affair with me," and not even talking to Leroy about it, because she's that type of person. I'm gonna do it for him, and not even talk to Leroy about
Mhm.
it. I can see her doing that just to get him off. Man,
Yeah,
Charlotte's a problem.
she. Well, she's the person who sees like an injustice and wants to handle it. Because now I think we
Do
found
something about
out.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we found out like she was arrested multiple times. Wasn't she in jail multiple times? So
And at the risk of what? So she has a husband who's trying to make his career doing these things. She has a son who has to deal with her all the backlash of what she does. She doesn't put them first. She puts her own mind instead of thinking it out and trying to create something that she doesn't have to be the one going to jail for. And when you have those people that only when you're an adult and you're a mother and you're only thinking about yourself and how it hurts the family, you're a problem. You're problematic. And that's why they would have to go so far north, because when it goes south, you're dealing with even more stuff. Well, she's going to be problematic again there. Yep. And I can see it happening. It's coming to a fall. And you know what? Whatever. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, she's definitely getting herself into a lot.
Now, I got something for you. I just want to ask you guys a question. Is it interesting that General Shaw is using all the minority people to be the main people going after this entity? So Dick, yes, it's fine. Leroy, yeah. What's the Hispanic guy? I can't think of what his name is.
Richie.
Yeah.
Is it Richie?
No, Rich is the little Italian boy, but no, the guy who was the other the guy in the military that was in the plane.
Oh yeah. His name's escaping me. Yeah.
Now, when you get the Native Americans, he's going using Taniel. You putting him out for going and try to set up Rose, try to get information from her. He's putting all them out front. It just I look at it and I'm like, it's in this time period where this is what people will do. This is what they think, and you convince yourself you're not the bad guy, but he's doing it to all these minorities. And I look at it, I'm like, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So it's not Captain Paulie.
That's it, Paulie.
Yeah.
But it's not coincidence that that's happening. So I wonder how that's going to play into anything too. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have this whole thing with Hank. It has to play into this too. So I wonder what else is going to happen and how this is going to play into the town at all, if at all.
Yeah. That's a good point. Because they specifically like get like minorities.
Yeah.
Like because
you didn't see the white pilot out there with Dick. They found Leroy. Like, hey, Leroy, you just got here. You can fly a plane. I got something for you.
Here you go.
Hey, Paulie, you go out there with him too, man. I was like, what are we doing? Why is he only sending all the minorities together?
Yeah, but even the kids, because you got Will, like you said, you have the little Hispanic boy, like I think he's a Cuban, Ronnie,
Ronnie?
like the only like non is Lily, she's crazy, or quote unquote, so yeah, it's an interesting, I think, point to bring, and I think they're even talking about stuff like that, like well, like with them like not having their own place, or a place where they won't be bothered, and then they finally give them one. It's like this rundown place out in the middle of nowhere.
But that's a nice place. That's fine. But isn't that where a lot of the stuff comes down? It happens. They have their own place, and it's like a club and all this stuff. And this is where it comes down, and it's a fire. And I think that catches on fire, right? And now it's interesting that Will, when he sees Leroy, and he has all the fire burn on him, it's because that's where black people go in the military, to this one place, and it burns down. So we know that's going to happen. So it's interesting the way that he's doing all these things. I'm interested. I'm really interested to see where we go from here.
Yeah. I'd watch the whole season.
Yeah. So so far it's just really, really good. See, Ace said that nurse is that child clown. I'm telling you.
You might not be wrong, man. I can see it.
That'd be cool if they go. That's what the route they go, because somehow they have to tie it into the the Bill or is it Bill Skarsgård? Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
Bill
Bill Skarsgård.
Skarsgård's like carnival person that he played. You
Mhm.
know, so that's I think going to be in the next couple episodes. I think they're going to find a way, you know, where he's going to get his Pennywise manifestation. I think
Mhm.
you know within the next 2 episodes.
Yep.
You know, we already saw a hint of it with the picture, but yeah.
Well, we got that trailer that we could watch for the mid-season trailer. So
There you
can't
go.
wait for that.
Yeah, right there. Can't wait for next week. So
Exactly.
check out this trailer. And then we'll check out the trailer and then we'll finish things up. Nice. That was
Fire.
good.
See that even the trailer
Holy-
makes you feel uneasy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that was fire. Oh my goodness. I'm ready. You
Oh, yeah.
had
Yeah.
me. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Because damn, like we're getting right into Pennywise then, you know, and then he's
Mhm.
gonna be causing all kinds of, you know, chaos.
Well, you
Oh, yeah.
saw that Pennywise is causing the racial problem too. That we were talking about all this racial stuff.
Mm,
He's the cause of a lot of that stuff. When he was a police officer in the building, causing that guy to break through with the gun.
yeah. Yeah.
See the Shawshank bus. You know, does that
Yeah.
mean Hank is going to die? You know, what does that mean? I mean, it's just so many good things. That is so fire. Good Lord.
Yeah. That's good. That is a good like mid-season. That was like the mid-season trailer, right?
Mid-season.
Go halfway through. Wow. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're not excited yet, you know, you finally get what it looks like a lot of Pennywise. So yeah, definitely. How is Margie still hanging around?
Apparently, Lily saved her life.
Yeah.
Lily
Yeah.
saved her life, even though everyone's looking at her like she tried to kill you, bro.
You know, but then obviously
Damn it.
Marge is like, oh, it's not what it looked like, you know.
Mhm.
You say you can't see. You see what I did? All she had to do was close her eyes. I don't understand why is she trying to poke it out with a poker with the thing or take a saw. No, just go like this.
Just cover your
Close
eyes.
your eyeballs. Yeah, push them back in, close them. Hey, look, someone
Push 'em back.
help me out.
Yeah.
Like, why do you got to cut it off? No, let's not cut it off. How about we just push it back in and close your eyes? They call eyelids for a reason.
It's closing. Yeah. But it makes sense after that she would you know, she's obviously not gonna be part of the cool kids anymore. So, you know, but you know, it's her going back with Lily and kind of joining the group, you know. So
I won't let her in.
yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
I'll be like, she's the death of us, man. No, you gotta let her go. You gotta sacrifice one.
Yeah, go hang with your little
That's
mean
it.
girl friends that you want to hang out with so badly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
But
gotta set your best friend up growing up. Set her up. That's messed up, man.
that's messed up. Yeah, that was bad. I mean, she was gonna confess to it, but you know, then she got the bug eyes. So, oh man, but cool. Yeah, that was our little discussion of episode 4 of Welcome to Derry. We appreciate that so much. I know usually Anzo, it was bigger for entertainment, and O'Brien joins them a lot.
We're doing that tomorrow night. We'll
Okay.
do a breakdown tomorrow. We did the watch party last night. We'll do a breakdown tomorrow. We go scene by scene, talk about all the things.
You guys break it down.
And, you know, it's a lot of fun. So you can join us over there.
Yep. Yeah, but appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us here. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let us know what you think about Welcome to Derry this episode, and you know whatever that trailer, you know whatever you think about what's going to happen next. We appreciate all you guys. Anybody in the live chat, we want you guys to stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night.
All right, go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
You can't be having your eyes closed.
Yeah, I think I'm at the.
Just fighting to stay awake.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to fight it, but no, you just go to bed.
Oh, I think my oldest son woke up, so
Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. 12:30. It's so freaking late.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna-
we'll talk. we'll find a way. We'll put out Have You Seen Me? We'll do a review for that. We'll do a review for
Have you
Talamasca.
seen me?
Or wasn't that Now You See Me? I Have You Seen Me. Same thing. Have You Seen Me? Have You Seen Me? Now You See Me 3. So and then yeah, I might do a Eternity review if Brian don't want to watch it.
I ain't watching it.
I
ain't
might
doing
didn't
it.
get
I
around
won't
to
be mad.
I didn't
It's
get
not
around to
theaters yet.
Eternity. None of the theaters around here have it.
It's it drops next weekend, I think.
Oh,
I think next weekend. Yeah. So I saw early access of it. Pretty good.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Honestly, I was ready to hate it. So
The anger inside me won't allow me to
I'm kind
do
of
this.
starting to want to see it now, like to be honest, and it's kind of it seems original. So
yeah. Anybody knows Pert Minded? He's always in not always, but he's in our chat often. He did a review on it. That's what made me like. I'm like, oh, like, we'll go see it now.
Perp liked it.
Yeah, I think he liked it.
Mhm.
He did like it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
All right.
yeah.
Yeah,
One last
or-
thing said because military. Nothing. Oh yeah. Cosmic entity. Yeah,
But that's what she's gonna tell him. I mean, that's what you're gonna see. You can see Rose. You can't control him. He's been around since before we were standing upright. Yet you think, of course, you are this person that thinks that they can control all things because I'm a man. I'm a human. Oh, I'm American. That's why people hate you. This is why you are the reason why people hate.
Yeah.
Makes me sick.
Like no. Yeah, but cool. Yeah, let's just all get out of here. We appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out. Mama Bear always in chat. Make sure no one's causing any ruckus. Ace, Fernando, Maria. B was in here. I'm talking to Sully. Collector. We always appreciate Collector coming in, hanging out. She, Delta. Oh, you guys, thank you guys so much. I don't know if I missed you. I'm sorry. Anzo, obviously. But let's get out of here. We appreciate all you guys. Yeah, we'll see you on Thursday. Talking some more TV stuff. We got a bunch of news we haven't even talked about yet. So we'll talk about that stuff later. But cool. Let's get out of here. We will see you guys later. Have a good night.
Peace.
See you guys.